welcome. Today I'm gonna lead it's gonna be a beginner's class, a more gentle class, a little bit of shoulders, a little bit of core, a little bit about everything. Anyway, we are gonna start in a comfortable seated position. If you feel like your back is being round up, and if you have a block, feel free to sit on your block to lift your hips and be more comfortable and try to get that back straight. But if you don't have a block, don't worry, you can always grab a blanket, any blanket. This is the ones from just any light blankets from the airplane. So you can use a blanket or a cushion or a pillow, anything you had at home, it's okay. So go ahead and sit, find your stillness, that comfortable place where you feel okay sitting down. And then we're gonna go ahead and bring our hands to our knees. Go ahead and close your eyes. Calm your mind. Take a deep inhale. Hold it. And then exhale through the nose. Once again. Let's go ahead and set our intention. If you're new at yoga, an intention can be gratitude, or maybe you want to be a little bit more mindful. You want patience, especially during these times. Or maybe you want to dedicate your practice to someone you love, someone you care for, or someone you need. As you inhale, feel your belly rising. And then visualize that air traveling all the way up to your heart. And then exhale your lungs first. And then your belly. Let's go ahead and slowly open our eyes and inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Let's go ahead and bring those hands back to our knees. And we're gonna inhale, lift our heart, sending the crown of our head up to the sky, rolling those shoulders back and bringing our shoulder blades together. And as we exhale, we're gonna round that spine, shoulders forward, navel in, chin to chest. Inhale, come up slowly, roll those shoulders back. And exhale, round that spine. Inhale, come up. Roll those shoulders, hold a good second. And exhale, round. Keep doing a couple more. So remember, when you're coming up and rolling those shoulders up, imagine that extension in your spine. Visualize it. That's why we need to feel comfortable grabbing a blanket or a block to help us with that support. And exhale, round your spine, navel in. Make sure your chin's the last thing. Inhale, come up. Your spine first, and then that top of the head sending up to the sky last. Inhaling, exhaling. Find that extension on your arms. Inhale back to center. And exhale here. Keep that navel all the way to your spine at all times, so that core is really, really engaged. Again, find that extension on the spine. Now we're gonna go ahead and bring those hands, again, wherever they naturally land. Actually, palms facing up, and we're gonna inhale, shoulders up, roll them back, bringing those shoulder blades together. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Navel in to support your lower back. And exhale, round and forward and relax. So as you notice, we're doing a couple of shoulders exercises. We tend to store our Roll them back, hold it. We tend to, like I was saying, store stress there, and right now it's like could be a little bit of stressful time with everything going on, so we need to release that stress. Exhale forward. Inhale. Keep that extension, shoulder blades together, press them together. Exhale forward. Now we're just gonna do full circles. Inhale, back, down, forward, and up. So keep going. Navel in, straight back, and then opposite direction. So shoulders up, forward, down, and back. Full circles. You can flip your hands if that feels better. Stay connected to your breath. It's really important. And exhale, release. Now inhale, arms up. Lengthen palms together, and exhale, send those palms back. Lifting your heart. Engage that core. So navel in. Press your palms together. Inhale up, and exhale to the heart. Inhale, right arm up. Bend that elbow with the left hand. Reach for that right elbow. Pull that elbow in and down. A little bit back. Open your shoulders. Your chin is parallel to the ground. Couple more breaths. And exhale, release. Opposite side. Inhale, left arm. Bend that elbow. Right hand reaches for that left elbow. Pull it in and down and back. Sending those shoulder blades back. Your shoulder blades want to touch, actually. Breathe. If you're feeling a little bit of lower pain, back pain, keep your navel, tuck your tailbone in, and engage your core. Exhale, release. Opposite side again. Remember, you gotta keep, you can use your blanket, right them in. You gotta send those shoulders back and navel in. Your chin's parallel to the ground. Breathe. So pay attention to your body. Notice if you're rounding, keep it straight again. Visualize that line, that string, pulling the top of your head up. Exhale, release. Opposite side, left elbow. Right hand reaches for your left elbow. Pull it in and down. You can smile too. And exhale, release. Now inhale. Extend those arms. Deep inhale and exhale. Lean to the right side and reach over with that left arm. Keeping that right shoulder down and away from your ears and sending that left shoulder back. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right side again. You can bring that left palm behind your neck. But every time you inhale, lift your torso up to the sky and be mindful about that right shoulder. Keep it down and away from your ears. So if you feel this, just see yourself doing this, bring it down. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Again, option to bring that right palm behind your neck and send that ribcage up to the sky. Navel in and breathe. Inhale, center, and exhale, hands to the heart. Now inhale, arms up, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand to your left knee, left fingertips slightly touching the ground, and we're twisting to the left side, shin parallel to the ground. Navel in. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Roll those shoulders back. Keep that heart lifted. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Really mindful of your spine. Pay attention. Feel that extension and visualize it. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Sorry, right. Inhale, center. And exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to go ahead and transition into our tabletop pose. If the mat, if you're doing like in a hard surface and it's too much for your knees, again, you can grab your blanket, do a couple folds, and bring it to your knees. You should feel comfortable. I mean, a little bit of discomfort, sometimes it's okay, but pain is never okay. So if it's really hurting, modify, find your props, and do what feels good for your body. Let's go ahead and bring our wrists right under our shoulders and our knees right under our hips, and we're gonna press off the ground. We're gonna go ahead and extend. Oh, let me go a little bit further so I'm not out of frame. We're gonna go ahead and extend our right leg out. And we're also pressing off the ground. Our navel is all the way back and our core is engaged. Press from the hips back. Bring that right knee back to tabletop center and extend that left leg out. Press back. Notice if you're pushing the whole body, keep those shoulders stacked. Breathe. Exhale, bring it back. Let's go ahead, right side again. Right leg extended, toes on the mat, press that right heel back. Look at the edge of your mat so you keep that spine lengthened straight. Navel in. Exhale, right leg in. Left leg. Exhale, bring it back. Right leg extended, and let's switch our weight into our left side. Bring that right arch align with your left toes and your right arm up. Reach up. Open those hips for a supported side plank. Keep reaching up. Try not to dump the weight. Oh, try not to dump the weight on your shoulder. We're pushing away and lengthening. Exhale, bring it back. Left leg extended, toes on the mat. Shift your weight to your right side. Left toes align with our left arch aligned with our right toes. Left arm up. Reach up, lengthen. That core is always engaged. Breathe. Exhale, bring it down. Let's go ahead and go into a child's pose. You can keep your knees together, or you can open them as wide as the mat to allow your chest to fall in between and breathe better. You can also, if you have a gap in between your heels and your glutes, you can use a blanket or a cushion to put it in between. Inhale to slowly come up. Back to that tabletop, and let's bring that right foot forward. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, open to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus. So you're sending those shoulders back and lifting your heart. You're also lengthening. So imagine, remember, that imaginary string pulling you up. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. Try to press down with the four corners of your right foot. Inhale, center. Cactus. Navel in. Inhale. Right. Inhale. Cactus. Inhale. Left. Inhale. To center. Exhale. Cactus again. Inhale, center. And exhale, shift your hips backward, coming to a half split. You can always use your blocks. Maybe use it as support to sit, or with your hands or your blanket. If you want to sit all the way back, feel free to sit all the way back. Exhale, go ahead and bend that right knee. Make sure you still have that hip distance in between your knee and your right foot. You can use a block for that extra extension. Left palm on the ground, right arm up, and reach up. Now from here, let's see if we can use our core and send that right leg back to a side plank. If you need to bring your right hand down, send that right leg. Again, feel free to modify. You can still use the block or no block. Exhale, bring it down, and we're going into a child's pose. You may send your palms up to the sky if this feels better, or even do circles with your wrists. Let's slowly come up to that tabletop. Let's send that left foot forward. You want to bring it all the way to where your hands were, so you have the distance. You can use your knee or your core to come up. And remember, we're pressing down, and we're also engaging our glutes. So we're really, really active, only moving the top part and pressing down to work in our balance. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. So press down with that foot as we twist, like if you're going to hug someone. Extend those arms. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus. Navel in, engage that core. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale. Cactus. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Open up. Imagine you're going to hug your loved ones after this is over. So hug, extend those arms. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Cactus. Inhale, center. Exhale, send those hips back. Half split. Forward fold. Remember, you can use your blocks. My other one's over here. You can use them like so to give you that extension. Maybe lower, or no blocks. This is up to you. Let's bend that left knee. Keep our right palm on the right side of our left foot, but align with our right knee. We can use our core. Let's try to use our core and send that left leg back, side plank. So our left arch, our right toes, and our right wrist are aligned. Exhale, bring it down. Left knee in, child's pose. Let's go ahead and come back to our tabletop. We're gonna do a couple exercises for our core and balance. Let's go ahead and extend our right leg out. Inhale, lift, and exhale, bring that knee to nose. Rally that spine and navel in. Press off the ground. Inhale, extend. Exhale again. 3 more, connect to your breath. Slow down. Inhale in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Exhale in 4, 3, 2, Uno. Release, bring it down to the mat, child's pose. Inhale to slowly come up. Make sure your shoulders are right on top of your wrists. Let's extend that left leg out. Left, inhale, and exhale, knee to nose. Round that spine. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Remember, we gotta slow down. The slower we do it, the stronger we get. Because we're working on our core. And down to a child's pose. Inhale to slowly come up to that tabletop. Oof, it's hot in here. Let's go ahead and extend that right leg out. Left arm forward and inhale, lift. Working with that balance. Navel in, engage that core. Try not to round that spine. Navel in, keep it straight to protect your spine. Reach forward with that left arm. Press off the ground. And exhale, bring it down. Right arm forward. Left leg out and inhale, lift. Kick back and reach forward, navel in. Also pay attention to your shoulder. Notice if you're dumping the weight, press away. Exhale down. You got this. Left arm forward, right leg out, inhale, lift. Let's go ahead and bend that left knee and pulse for 5, 4, 3, navel in, 2, 1, 0. Let's bring it down. Right arm forward, left leg out, lift, bend, and let's pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's slowly come down to that child's pose. Breathe. Let's slowly come up to that tabletop again. Left arm forward, right leg extended. Inhale, lift. Let's go ahead and bend that right knee. Reach back with that left hand to grab that heel and kick. Breathe. Navel in and exhale, release. Now right arm forward, left leg extended. Inhale, lift. Bend that left knee. Reach back with that right hand, grab that heel and kick. If you cannot grab your heel, don't worry about it. Just reach back and engage that core. Exhale, release, and let's go into that child's pose. Let's slowly come up, and now we're going to set our legs forward. You can use your block or your blanket for this one. Maybe sit on the blanket or your block. This will help you go lower into that forward fold and help you stretch a little bit more. So again, keeping that extension on the spine. Someone's pulling the crown of your head really straight. Arms up, inhale, lengthen, and exhale, forward fold. Oh, I forgot my strap, but you can use the strap around the balls of your feet. Grab the edges, rolling those shoulders back, and again, keeping that extension on the spine as you go down. Or you could just kind of grab the mat, like get that grip, and drag yourself forward as you come down. exhale, release. There we go. Now let's go ahead and bend our knees. We're gonna go into a support boat pose. We're still working on that core. Bring the hands onto your knees, roll those shoulders back, and inhale. Right here, breathe. Navel in. Let's go ahead and release. We're gonna lean back, bring the right heel over your left knee, hands behind you. You can just stay here, or you can walk a little bit forward, come closer. We're all different. Maybe you feel a lot of elasticity today, you're really flexible and you can go forward, or maybe we're a little bit stiff today, and that's perfect, that's okay. Let's go ahead and release that right leg back into our supported modified boat pose. Hands under your knees, roll those shoulders back, lift hard, breathe. If you want to push yourself a little bit more, you can lift those legs. Still hold your knees from the back, aiming for that extension on the spine. Mindful not to round. Breathe. Couple more breaths. Exhale, bring it down. Left heel over our right knee. Hands behind us. We can just stay right here. If we're feeling those hips open, or maybe bring it closer, maybe a little bit closer, maybe walk our hands a little bit closer. It's up to you. Breathe. Flex your left foot, that's the one on the top, to protect your knee. And exhale, release. And we're gonna go all the way down to our mats. Bring our knees to our chest, give them a little hug, side to side. Let's go ahead and bring our legs 90-degree angle. Extend our arms out to the sides like a T shape, or maybe you want to do cactus arms. Take a deep inhale, engage that core, and exhale to the right. Option to turn head to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Use your core. Exhale, right. Option to turn your head to the left, and we're going to stay here for a couple breaths. Deep, long breaths. See if you can keep your shoulders on the ground. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And option to turn your head to the right. If you have a gap in between your knees and you have your block, bring it in between your knees. That will make it feel so much better. Or maybe use your blanket as well. Or a pillow. Anything you have in your house will work. Inhale, back to center, and exhale, release. Now we're going to go into a modified bridge. Grab your block, bring your feet hip distance apart, and as close as you can to your glutes. We're going to inhale, lift, and bring that block any height you desire, or your blanket, whatever you have at home. Bring your arms by your side, and even though we have the support, we're still pressing with our feet that weight into our shoulders. Engage that core and breathe. Exhale, release. Let's remove that block or that blanket. And sorry, no, we're not removing it. We're gonna go into a modified supported shoulder stand. So if you have your block, keep the block or your blanket. And we're gonna bring it into your sacrum. And let's go ahead and just lift our legs right here. Breathe. Sending the soles of your feet up to the sky. And exhale, release, bring them down. Now we're getting rid of that block or blanket. Let's extend our left leg out, flexing that left foot. And we're gonna bend our right knee and bring it on a tree pose on the ground. If there is a gap in between your knee and the ground, you can use that pillow or blanket. That will help you keep that left hip on the ground. Just breathe right here. Keep your left foot flexed so you get that extension on your spine. Bring your right knee back to center, left hand to the right side of that right knee, and we're bringing that right knee all the way to the left. Again, you may use your blanket or block. Extend that right arm out, an option to turn your head to the right. Inhale, bring it back to center. Find your center on the mat, extend that right leg. Bring your arms to your side and just relax right here. Take a deep, full breath. Feel your legs. Maybe that right one feels lighter and longer. Notice differences in your body. Let's go ahead and bend that left knee. Bring it on it like a tree pose. And you may also use that support. Mindful to keep that right hip on the ground and flex your right foot. Breathe. Let your mind calm down. Bring that left knee to center, right hand to the left side of that left knee, and bring it all the way to your right. Option to extend your left arm out. An option to turn to your left side. You can do extended or cactus. And if you have multiple blocks, you can also put one under your elbow if that feels better. It's all up to you. Be mindful, be gentle, and exhale, release. Let's bring those knees back to your chest. Give them a hug, going side to side, massage in the back. And now we're gonna go into a happy baby pose. Let's grab the outer side of our feet, pulling our knees down, soles of the feet up to the sky. Breathe. Feel free to fold around one leg, then the other one, maybe both. Let's bring the soles of our feet together, grabbing the outer side of our feet and gently just pulling those feet towards our belly. Let's go ahead and release. Extend both legs, and we're gonna come into our Shavasana. We want you to be super, super comfortable, to relax. Sometimes it feels good to maybe lift your legs a little bit, or maybe have that blanket on your sacrum. Again, find your comfortable space. Extend your legs, or maybe on the edge of your mat, caving in. And let's concentrate on our breath. Arms extended to your side, palms facing up, and breathe. Our Shavasana is our final and most important pose. It's a recovery pose. Try to clear your mind. Bring your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your heart. Keep breathing. Mindful breathing, I mean. On your inhale, feel your belly as it rises, as the air comes in, and then it travels all the way to your heart. Once again, visualize this air as bright light entering your body, just filling you up with good energy. And with every breath, fill your heart with gratitude. With patience. With love. Now slowly turn to your right or left side, whichever side you prefer, coming into a fetal position. You may use that top palm for support on the ground, maybe that bottom arm as a pillow. Your eyes are still closed. And you may use this moment to thank yourself for taking this minutes for yourself, to take care of your body and your mind. Enjoy the comforts of this pose. And then slowly, using your palms to press off the ground and making sure your head is the last thing you come up to a comfortable seated position. Find your center, find your stillness. Relax those shoulders, lift the heart. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands to the heart. I want to take this moment to thank everyone for connecting to this space, for practicing with me wherever you are, and also wherever you may are. Stay strong, stay healthy, and be patient. Send you a lot of all my love and blessings. Namaste.